Any other questions?
So Peter, can you tell us why this cause is important to you?
Why we chose children, or why we just,
sure.
The reason why we chose children is because children is young people. They're independent. They're dependent on adults helping them out. Like maybe they can be infants, or what's it called? Infants, yeah, where the parents are dead, and then it's
Orphans.
Orphans, yeah. Where it's a good idea to help them out, and yeah, I think we can all agree that children in need or in help needs help.
And Peter is a child himself.
I'm a child.
I was going to ask, does this relate to your own childhood in any way? Or?
No, I had an ordinary childhood, but I think that the way I grew up, I think every children should have the same opportunities that I have. So that's the basic idea why we think that children all over the world should receive this kind of help.
I just saw a friend of ours, Martin Valø, come in here. He was among the 3 musketeers that were first to sign up for this program. Thank you, Martin. We appreciate it. Hopefully you're going to win this event.
That's going to be big donation. How will you take care of the follow-up of the projects that you're running?
Well, the websites are live as of today, so in terms of follow-up, with the press, you mean?
I mean, like people are donating the money, so how will we get the info where the money went and what happened?
Every time we support a project, we will put it up on on the website. There's a part called Little Friends, and those are the organizations or children that we're going to help. Like, we would like to sponsor some children to begin off with some of the organizations that are experts in that. 2 that comes to mind is 2 American-based organizations. It's called PLAN and CCF, Christian Children Foundation or something. And if we do go in and sponsor children with them, we will post pictures of the children and the emails or letters that the children send, you know, so people can see that they're actually getting something, getting a value for their donations. I mean, we're hoping to have direct donations too. So if anybody that doesn't play in tournaments wanna contribute, they can either do it to poker accounts online at the various poker sites, or directly to a U.S. bank account as soon as we've been approved for our tax-exempt status. We're in the process of applying and going through the entire process of it becoming a non-profit organization. So everybody that donates can get a tax deduction when they donate. It's a little easier in the United States than it is in Europe. In Europe, there's a lot of somehow the European tax departments are a little stricter in terms of letting people off for not paying tax. But we're hoping. I mean, some of the countries have ridiculous high demands before you can actually. You have to have local organizations in each country. You have to have 250 paying members in each country. You have to have a certain amount of income. So maybe by the end of this year or early next year, we're going to have fulfilled some of those requirements in a lot of the countries. But thank God for in the U.S. it's only registering and being approved. So that should take another month or 2, and then we should be up. And then we can have a bank account over there that people can contribute to directly. But we're going to write on the website exactly, you know, how much money we've donated to each organizations and what these organizations are planning on doing with the money.
In terms of children, can you please give us examples of concrete measures? How is it only monetary help or some kind of programs in terms of helping the kids, or can you elaborate?
At first, it all depends on how much money we raise. I mean, our goal is during the year of 2009, whatever is left of 2009, our goal is to raise between $100,000 and $250,000. And that's based on some calculations we've done with the events that we're planning on putting up. And I mean, it could be a lot more if some of the players that sign up become successful. And like if Martin wins the tournament here in Copenhagen, that's going to be a nice amount of money right there. But so in the beginning, we're probably just going to donate 2 organizations. and let the organizations decide what they want to do. But it has to be organizations that are dedicated to helping children. And but if anybody, and we say that on the website too, if anybody have any ideas, if their family members involved in something, and they know of a good cause, we're more than willing to listen. I mean, we had an interview with a reporter the other day, and he asked for any concrete example, and I said, if Doctors Without Borders, even though they don't specifically work with children, if they said, we would like to do an immunization program in some African country because there's some sort of new disease that they want to eradicate, if they came to us, then we would support that specific goal, because it's about children. But if we become big enough, if we start raising enough money, then maybe we will do our own projects. We haven't, like I said, we've been talking to some high-profile poker players that do a lot of charity work in their home countries, and we will probably get them involved in our program, and then in return we will take some of the funds and help their programs that they're doing in their home countries.
The question that comes into mind is that Jerry Young, the former champion, has done a lot of charity work too. Have you been in contact with him?
Not at this time. We've been not strong, but we've been fighting hard to get this up and running in time for the EPT. So, because we figured this is Peter's country of birth and my country of birth. So this was a good platform to come out with this message. So there's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of lining more people up to become friends, and getting the eye care program up and running full scale. Nobody else? Any questions for Peter regarding the EPT?
What happened with the trophies you won yesterday? Still in safe place, or?
They're right here.
Didn't lose them last night.
You play today or tomorrow?
Play tomorrow. And hopefully Thursday.
Is it possible to tell who are the worst opponents?
The worst opponents?
Yes, or the best?
The best opponent I sit across was Jason Tran, and the worst, well, I like the way that Dennis Phillips played his hand when he busted up. not necessarily the worst player, but
Yeah. The most irritating technique, or what?
Most irritating technique?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of don't like when people they hesitate too much about their action, whether they're gonna fold or play their hand brief like that. Can kind of irritate me a little bit.
How much pressure you feel on yourself playing here at your home country as a world champion?
None. It all depends how much pressure you put on yourself, and I know that in tournaments most often you won't even cast in the tournaments, and I'm pretty realistic about my chances, and so basically I have nothing to be nervous about.
Anybody else? Well, thank you for coming, and hopefully you will be kind to write about the Friends of Eastgate and get it out to your constituents and your readers, and we can get this going and help some children all over the world.
Thank you for starting something new with poker.